What's up, guys? One of the most popular categories in golf irons is player's distance.
It's the fastest growing category.
And naturally, when you come to Embers, we're gonna narrow it down to what?
Top 5.
Pow, pow, pow. Top 5.
We got 8 player's distance irons here.
Real quick, tell me about this category. What does that category mean?
Well, first, let's do our intro.
Good idea. Don't forget, guys, if you're in the Denver metro area and you're in the market for golf equipment, we are a full standalone shop. We're here to make your clubs, to adjust your clubs, to fit you for new clubs, to get you a new bag, some new apparel, anything in the golf realm we can do. Even sunglasses. We got Oakley and Maui gyms in stock here at Embers Golf. So come down and see us. Also, if you appreciate this video, we appreciate if you give us first shot at your business by going to our website or calling or texting us here. You can even shoot us an email, and Trevor and I will do our best to get back to you personally.
Oh yeah. All right, okay. Talk to me about what does player's distance even mean, actually?
So it's a guy that can swing the golf club, but is looking for more distance, something to help promote.
Rich, what are you doing? What are you doing,
I
man?
didn't know you guys could hear that. My bad.
Oh, yeah, we can hear it.
My bad.
Maybe come back later.
Classic Rich.
Stinging Rich.
Anyway, I lost my train of thought. You tell us what player's irons are, distance irons.
Well, let's let Rich tell us. Rich, what are we talking about? Maybe come stand between us here.
So for your player's distance category, what we're really looking at here is slightly stronger lofts, right? Mostly polymer filled heads, something hollow that's just gonna give us ultimate ball speed, but still workable spin so that you can hit your knockdown shots. You can still control the ball, good look, right? But definitely gonna gain that distance back.
That's what I was thinking is like, I think for the average golfer, the biggest advantage of these is how good they look. They look like a real player's club.
Yeah, you get that game enhancement distance and loft with a better look and better spin control.
Yep. There's our tech talk with our master fitter, Rich.
Thanks, Rich. So with that being said, we have them laid out in front of us. These are our picks that we will narrow down to a top 5 by the end of this video. Talk to me about what we got in front of us.
So we got 8 of them here. We got to narrow it down to 5 and then tell you which one of the 5 we like the best.
Yeah.
So we have the Miura IC-602, which is new to their lineup.
Yeah, very popular.
The Titleist T200.
Very, very
be
popular.
More like the hollow body style.
Also
really
a new
attractive.
edition, right?
Yeah, it came out last summer.
Yeah.
Brand spanking new, the PXG Gen 7. Probably, I'd say the best seller of this bunch, the TAYLORMADE P790.
Yes.
Probably their most popular selling iron.
Yeah.
The Strixon ZX5, very much a sleeper club.
Yeah.
The Mizuno Pro 245.
Another really popular iron.
Really, really solid. Brand spanking new Callaway A200 series, Apex, and Wilson Dynaforged. So let's get them in the bay. Sorry about that.
Ow.
Let's get them in the bay and talk about them a little bit.
Okay, so we got the player's distance irons. In your mind, what are we setting the green at?
They're strong lofted. So for our 7, we have a few 5 irons in here. Our 7 irons probably 190 or 200.
I think 200. Yeah.
Now we're at altitude. So if you're at sea level, shave off at least 10% of these numbers. So 180-ish at sea level.
Yeah.
These are strong lofted clubs. So people that need help with speed, they want extra forgiveness, but they want a club that they can also grow into. Like if you want to get better, this is the category because you can grow with that club for a while before you would need, you may not ever need anything better than this, but this will get you set up. Now, we've hit all of these, so we don't have any surprises here going on. So talk to me about, like what do you, like going into it, do you already have a least favorite, one you want to eliminate, or you want to hit them all? You got to narrow it down to 5.
I don't necessarily have any that I want to eliminate off the bat. I already know, I think, where my top 3 are.
Okay.
But I'm not telling you yet.
All right. I think I already know too. What do you want to start with?
Let's start at the left and work ourselves. So that puts the Callaway Apex.
The brand new Callaway Apex.
Okay, we're starting with the new Apex Forged AI 200. AI, stands for?
Artificial intelligence.
Which is a common theme we've seen through Callaway. But what about the 200? We're also starting to see that pop up between different companies. That like player's distance
Like a
category.
Titleist 200?
Titleist 200 is very similar.
Is there another one I'm missing?
I think that's it.
The Mizuno 200 series, I guess you can call it. The Pro Series?
Yeah,
I
the
made
Pro
that
Series.
up.
I don't think it is the 200
The
series. but-
smart face, I'll be back. I'm from the future. Oh, that's nice.
It feels very soft.
The Apex is notorious for being really good in this category.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm not gonna
soft.
try and beat that point. We know all of these irons are soft, so I'm gonna try and not say that every shot.
Right.
That's gonna be
Rich.
my first inclination. Top line, talk to me.
I mean, all of these are going to be just a tick thick and
Tick thick?
a little, yeah, that came out weird. But yeah, I like it. Oh, I love the way this thing feels. This thing feels great. I'll take that all day. So my recommendation would be to weaken these. If you don't need help with distance, but you just like the forgiveness of these, maybe
the
a
soft
degree or
feel.
two weak to help it with your loft, because those are coming out like little rocket launchers. Now I can already tell you just from 2 hits, there's no doubt about it that this one's staying in my top
Yeah,
5.
it's got to.
No doubt.
He doesn't doubt it.
Oh, yank. But let's see how forgiving it is. That was a full straight pull. Nothing wrong with that though.
All right, here we go. Little Wilson DYNAPOWER. This was a sleeper.
Yeah.
Because this iron's been doing really well.
And it's really affordable too.
Yeah.
It's good price. Really good price point. I personally hitting it.
was a
It
bad
is
shot.
a really good club, sleeper club. Not my personal favorite.
That was
I
a
don't
bad
think it has
miss.
as good of a feel as some of the other clubs.
That's another toe miss.
Let me try one.
Well, let me hit 3 at least.
All right. 288 mile an hour club head speed there.
Wow, that one smoked right there. All right, now you're
Talk
up.
to me about the way it feels.
It feels just like very similar to the Callaway, honestly. A little more clicky in sound, but it's just as soft.
Not my favorite aesthetically of the bunch. Although, nothing to complain about there.
Feels good, doesn't it? Just tried to tell you.
I'll take that. I've seen enough.
Yeah.
All right.
Right down the gun. Mizuno 425. Probably, in my opinion, one of, if not the most aesthetically pleasing of the irons.
Yeah, another hollow body, no foam in that.
Nope.
I have a controversial take on the 245.
Talk to me.
It's in the Pro Series.
Yeah.
Mizuno is notorious for making, in my opinion, a few too many iron heads.
Yeah.
What do they have, 8 or 9? 8. 8 iron heads right now.
7 or 8 for sure.
The 245, to me, nothing wrong there.
No, that felt really good.
To me, gets lost in the shuffle a little bit. I think it gets cannibalized by the Hot Metal Pro series.
Cannibalized?
Yeah,
Especially once they
it.
came out with the forged.
Yeah. It gets a little Jeffrey Dahmered by the the Hot Metal Pro a
That's
little
jacked
bit.
up, dude. Oh, Hazel.
And to me, like in the Pro series, like the 243 and the 241 are, of course, I think 2 of the best irons made in all of golf. This gets lost in the shuffle a little bit. I think you get bigger benefits from the Hot Metal lineup if you need distance. I think the Hot Metal Pro is a better distance club than this.
But I love that club.
However, this looks way better.
And it feels really good too. It's not as hot as the Hot Metal.
And it could just be me. I just have never gotten along with this club head. We've never been friends. Never been friends.
Blocked it right out,
However,
right.
does feel good. Not bad. I'm kind of like,
Yeah. ZX5 time.
hold on, let me see where I put my,
Very tried and true ZX5. Love this club. There's not a whole lot that feels like a Strixon. Boy, does that feel fantastic.
So we're very familiar with Strixon. I've played a season with ZX5s before. I think it's the biggest sleeper club in the bunch.
Oh, fat.
I think it checks a lot of boxes. It's attractive, solid top line. It's not too chunky.
Pretty forgiving.
Very forgiving, good, nice forged feel, not fully forged feel. Very forgiving, very stable. The V-sole has great turf interaction.
You got yours?
Japanese forgery.
The Japanese forgery, that's right. Forgery's making a comeback.
Yep, I just love it. I love everything that's happening with this club.
You and Strixon get along real well.
We do. That's all toe, just straight toe. But good mishits.
Yeah.
Good mishits.
All right, no surprises there. We knew what we were gonna like. This club doesn't get as much attention.
What do we talk to me?
Because of its price point, I think. But Miura should not be slept on.
The 602?
Yeah. Miura as a brand is just a high quality brand. You're getting what you pay for. You're not going to be upgrading your clubs very often if you go Miura.
Yeah.
But let's see if
tungsten
it
toe weighting, very stable.
Let's see if it can hang with the other guys in this realm, because this is the first club Miura's ever brought out that's in this realm.
Yeah, they've had a few others.
They've dabbled in others.
Real ones, yeah.
Talk to me about the tech in here. What's inside this club?
It's a hollow body foam filled club.
Yep.
Tungsten toe weighting to help with stability. Pull the center of gravity closer towards the toe.
Forge face?
Full Japanese forgery going on. Now here's the question. Especially, I understand double the price when you're talking a fully forged, handcrafted club. But are we, I just don't know about double the price in this category.
I just had to slow my tempo down.
Yep, that's it. So does it feel better than the others?
Yeah, that one was a thin shot, and it felt really good.
Oh, head's loose. Pretty good miss hit though.
Top line's pretty good.
Pretty good, feels soft, very stable.
I think Miura must have worked on this club for a while, because they couldn't come out with a club in this category unless it was just as soft, quote unquote, as their other clubs, because that's what Miura is known for. So I think they worked on this club for a while, and it's a nice club. Definitely a nice club.
It's definitely nice. But again, I'm not seeing double the price here.
Yeah, because what does that cost a head?
Fact check me, Chris, when you post this, but I think it's like 300 a head.
Yeah. And what's the
around there?
Competition?
I think we're usually between like 150, 170.
Yeah.
All right, very popular Titleist T200. Hollow body.
Another very chromy club. People love the Titleist. I don't mind the Titleist either. I'm a T100 guy. Not a big T200 guy. Maybe the 150 I would like.
I got one.
But here we go. This is a 5 iron.
Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Sound is good, feel is good, looks are good, performance.
Dude, I can't get over it. I had the T200s all last season. That top line is pretty small.
I think the T200 is my favorite iron Titleist makes.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I think it's their best iron. That's so heavy, but it's gonna go. It's gonna go.
There's
gonna do what I want.
See, and that's what us high handicappers need, mid handicappers.
Yep.
There you go.
Pulled it, but yeah, great club. All right, Gen 7, probably, I would say, in the lineup, maybe the hottest off the face.
Okay.
So it has the Quantum Core polyfill.
Yep.
So that's what PXG is infamous for, is their gel-filled clubs, which help with forgiveness and stability. And it's just me, but it's looking more chunky.
How about that for a different thought?
How'd that one feel?
Real nice.
All right.
Real nice. I like the X Core. PXG has always been.
No, it's the Quantum.
For me. Quantum Core, sorry.
X Core is the old stuff.
Yeah. PXG has always done me right. So I got no complaints there. Love it.
Yeah, and it feels really soft.
My Gen 7s came with the wrong shafts on them, so we're getting that worked out, so I'm not thrilled about that, but we're getting it figured out.
Yeah. Like 108, that's the fastest ball speed I've recorded so far, 118 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So if you need help with speed.
But you also swung that DYNAPOWER 205 mile an hour swing speed.
Oh yeah, there we go.
That's oh,
there
that's
we
cooked.
go.
See if it holds the green.
It's gonna be too hot.
Oh, back fringe.
123
Ball speed?
ball speed.
With a 7-iron.
7-iron.
Holy cow.
It's the hottest, and so that's the only thing, even though it's the hottest, I do think, you know, I've hit enough. You can get a jumper, you know, when you center one. So the P790, probably the most popular of the bunch.
Yeah. I don't know the numbers coast to coast, but in the US, this has got to be one of the highest selling iron sets.
Coast to coast?
Like in the North America.
You mean like from the coast of California to the tip of Long Island, coast to coast?
Yep.
Okay, that's a bold statement.
Somebody fact check me on that. What is the #1 selling iron set
Or
in
do you
America?
mean like the coast of Hawaii to the coast of Puerto Rico?
How many golf clubs are getting sold in Hawaii?
Clubs?
Yeah.
Probably a lot.
I know tourists play a lot, but do the locals play a lot of golf?
I don't know.
Anybody from Hawaii, let us know. Okay, P790s. Great club.
Oh my.
I almost snapped the shaft in half.
You almost ripped a hole in the mat.
A little toey.
It sounds a little clicky.
Yeah. A little toey, not bad. 170 carry.
I will say something, and now this is where golf is just such an individual thing. I have never ever gotten along with the P790.
No.
It's
It
like
is
my
a little clicky, huh?
least favorite TaylorMade iron. However, this is why I say golf, equipment is so much up to the individual. It's probably our best selling iron.
Yeah.
It fits a lot of people. Well, that feels pretty good. I would, same thing, order these a little weak. This has the speed foam and the progressive CG. So that's probably the one thing that TaylorMade has that none of the other brands are doing.
Is that CG?
So the most forgiving one's gonna be the 4-iron, which makes sense because it's the hardest to hit.
Yeah.
So it should be that way. See, that's so bad on the toe, and look at the result's gonna be really well.
So most other brands, that CG, the progressive CG, is at 7-iron.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so we've hit all 8 that we have out here.
We gotta take it down to top 5.
We have to eliminate it down to top 5. I'm gonna eliminate first. You guys know the drill. I'll eliminate, Trevor eliminate, I'll eliminate.
But can I
That'll be top
challenge
5.
and put one back if I want?
Sure. Yeah, it's your
Okay.
it's your store, so you can do whatever you want to do.
Okay.
I'm gonna eliminate the Wilson.
I'm not mad at that. I'll take
It's
that
a
one out.
great iron, great price point, but I just don't think it's top 5.
You okay with that, Rich? You think that's a good choice?
That's fair.
Yeah, all right.
Thanks, Rich.
Okay, my next one I'm gonna eliminate, and I think it's just because of the price in this category, I don't think the price justifies it, is the Miura.
Yeah.
I understand paying extra money for just a fully forged straight club, but in a player's distance club, I don't know if we need the extra money in Miura. You good with that, Rich? Rich is our master fitter. He knows all these brands way better than us. So we're getting his stamp of approval on this. So now we're down to 6, and all 6 of these are really good. So we have the Callaway Apex, Mizuno Pro 245, Strixon ZX5, Titleist T200, Gen 7, and the P790. One of them's got to go, and it's Tate's turn. I wouldn't want this on my conscience.
This is really hard. This is really, really tough. I know what Trevor would eliminate here, but I am on a different page than him, but I see his logic. I think the Mizuno 245 has to go.
Why?
And I think this is a fantastic iron. We sell a lot of these irons.
Looks
they
great.
feel the best.
Probably the best looking.
And it looks fantastic.
So what's it doing out of the top 5?
The problem is there's 3 different models they sell that could technically jump into this category.
The hot metals?
The hot metals.
I agree.
I personally, if I was picking clubs, this would be one that I would put in the bag, and I have put this club in the bag. What are
Okay.
your thoughts? You challenge this?
Well, they came out with the forged and the Hot Metal Pro, you have a lot of overlap there. So you got 3 clubs doing kind of the same thing. The 245 is the most attractive. I think the forged feels better, and the hot metal is hotter. It's going to go further. So I think both of those 2 clubs give you better feel or better ball speed compared to the 245.
But YouTube, you guys at home, I own a set of these. There's a set of these clubs that I own that are in my garage that I've played. It's not that I don't like this club. I love this club, but for the general public in this category, you have to be a good player to hit this club. You don't necessarily have to be a great player to hit the 790s.
Okay, so now it's down to 5. So our top 5.
You sure you're okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I think in other categories the Mizuno is going to be number 1 or number 2. Okay, now we really have a conundrum.
How do we take the top 5 over to the shop? Put them out on the countertop?
I might need to hit it one more time to just figure out my order. If I was going to go number 5 out of these 5, we have the Apex T, or it's not the T, it's just the i200.
AI200.
The AI200, ZX5, T200, Gen 7, and P790.
Number 5 is easy for me.
This is so hard. I would say P790 is number 5.
That's an easy call for me.
I think it, for me, out of these 5, personally, has the worst feel to it.
And the clickiest sound. But it's there for a reason. It's a great club.
I think aesthetically, it's hard to argue that it's not the best looking of the bunch.
Yeah. I mean, the T200 top line's really good.
It looks like a blade.
And the Apex top line's pretty good. They're all good.
You hate to see it happen.
You really going to hit them again? Or?
No, not necessarily that one.
Okay, here we are.
Number 5, TAYLORMADE P790. I've been interrupting you a lot. Go ahead.
This is the number 5th club.
It's the number 5.
So now we're picking number 4 out of these 4.
So we have the
this
Apex,
is tough.
And it's your turn.
It is my turn. Man, I've had a lot of picks already.
The ZX5 and the T200.
Yeah. I just heard a whisper, and it's the exact same thought that I had. And I think
Don't let peer pressure get you.
I would never. I think the Titleist T200 is number 4 for me. Veto it. Do it. I dare you.
I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about vetoing it.
What would you veto it for?
I just can't pull another one of these out. That's the problem.
Yeah, exactly. It's not that it's a bad club.
I want this in the top 3.
You do.
But I can't put my personal needs ahead of.
I just had to do it with the Mizuno.
The followers.
And I'm sick to my stomach about it.
You know what? This video, I've been dreading filming this video for a long time because I knew this was going to happen.
Yeah.
I knew I was going to break my own heart.
Yeah.
T200's got to go. If I wanted some reasoning behind it, plain and simple, these 3 are just better clubs.
They're just better clubs.
They're just better.
Mm-hmm. Plain and simple.
And I think the T200 is my favorite iron, but Titleist in general is known for tour irons. That's what they do best. Mm-hmm. And they do it really well.
I'm going to get home and Olivia's going to be like, why are you in such a bad mood? And I'm going to have to tell her it's because of the choices I had to make today. It's pretty easy choices, actually, when you think about the grand scheme of things.
Heavy burden. So we got the ZX5.
It's your turn.
The Gen 7 and the AI200.
You have to remember what category we were in.
Okay, now this is going to sound weird, though. My next one I'm going to eliminate is going to be...
We're not eliminating. What's
going to be number 3 probably is the hottest club.
Yeah.
And it's going to be the Gen 7.
Yeah.
And to me, Rich, you're nodding? You like that choice? Yeah. The Gen 7, to me, it's just a little too hot. I think if you needed distance, if distance is your number 1 goal, this might be the club for you.
It is the club for you.
If you need nothing but yardage.
It's also the widest.
Yeah, it's the fattest. It's a big fatty.
Is that the PXP?
This is the P.
P.
And I think you'll get the most jumpers with the Gen 7.
Yeah. But some people love that. They want to be able to hit their 7-iron 215.
They're playing the odds that they're not going to center it.
Yeah. And those odds they're playing right. All right, my turn?
It's your turn. This is a tough one.
So for me...
You go on Japanese forgery?
Again, I have to go...
Or Terminator.
Yeah, I have to go general public for everybody. And I think it comes down to forgiveness at this point. So I think for that reason, the Srixon has to go number 4 or number 2, because I feel like the Apex is a little more forgiving with the same It's not quite as soft as the Srixon, but it's a little more forgiving.
Really? I thought it felt softer. A little bit.
You thought it was softer than the ZX5?
Not like compared to a ZX7, but compared to a ZX.
Were you hitting the sweet spot? That could be it. I didn't think about that very
On either club. Neither one.
So for the general public, they'll feel softer here, I think, on the Callaway.
Yeah, I think
Tell me your thoughts. Do you disagree?
I don't disagree.
You're not happy with it. You're a
I'm not
Srixon
happy
man.
about it. I love Japanese-made clubs. I just do. I think both of these clubs check every box you need. I could see that the AI with the smart face being a tick more, have better dispersion.
Yeah.
And definitely good feeling club.
The Srixon is going to be probably the most dialed as far as your yardages go. The least amount of jumpers on the Srixon, I would say.
Yeah, and that smart face is going to help with dispersion. I'm not mad at that being number one.
Now I'm going to go down a path that's something Trevor has talked about in several of our other top 5 videos. This is our top 5. Like he said just a few minutes ago, we have a lot of guys that come in and right off the bat, they know immediately after hitting 2 or 3 balls that the Z790 or the P790 is their number one. So it just depends on the player. A lot of players would rank these differently, but if you're trying irons out in this category, you need to be hitting at least 3 of these clubs. At least 3 of them.
We've had people like, oh, I want to hit, let's say you watch this video and you come in wanting the AI 200 because we ranked it number 1. We've had people come in wanting to hit what we've ranked number 1 and just can't hit it.
Yeah, it just doesn't
and
work.
they buy our 3rd or 4th ranked one. That's just our ranking. You hit all 5, you're gonna have a totally different ranking.
Yeah, for sure.
So don't blast us in the comment section, oh, that's not true, don't listen to these idiots, they can't swing a club. It actually makes us a lot more relatable to probably you that are watching this video.
Yeah, I would say so. I agree with that.
There's our top 5. Let us know what you think in the comment section.
How would you rank them? How would you rank them? Let us know.
I thought you were asking me. I was like, I just did.
Oh, how would you rank them?
You have to watch the video and find out. See you guys.
Thanks for watching.